The educator should connect the following workshop with the workshop that has been done before. And then they should invite the participants to walk into the space at their own pace. And then they should help them to awake their consciousness in everything that surrounds them, static or emotion. Then, little by little, they should walk around the space and concentrate in the outer space of the room by looking up to the ceiling or down to the floor or around them towards the walls in the room. And then they should look at the inner space of the room and go towards it and walk around the center of the room in a smaller place. And by then, they should include the other people in their consciousness. They can create eye contact as well, and of course a smile is welcome as they cross their eyes with their gaze. Now they should go back into walking in the whole room and having a full consciousness of everything and everyone that are surrounding them. So people and the things that are surrounding them. Everyone should now pick one specific spot into the room. They should look into the spot and go towards the spot and go as close as possible to the spot that they have chosen. And once they get to that point, they should look to another specific point and walk towards it again, and so on. So each time that they reach the spot, they should pick another spot, look to it, and go towards it as close as possible. Then at the facilitator signal, when they think it's the appropriate moment, when they look at one point and they go towards it, from now on, they should pick one articulation and they should start to experience movement within that joint, that specific joint. And they shouldn't leave that spot that they have chosen until the moment that they feel they have explored enough movement within the specific joint they have chosen. Once they think they have explored enough movement, they should look into another point, go towards that point and pick another joint of their body. And now they should concentrate on that joint and experience a full range of movement of the joint that they have chosen. Once they think they have, they should look to another point, go towards it, pick a third different joint and do exactly the same as they did before. Eventually, they should try and experience the range of movement of all the articulations within the body, from the neck to the toes. At the facilitator signal, they should now pick a point, still the same task, go towards the point, pick two different joints at the same time, and explore the coordination of two different joints movement. And they should again experience a full range of movement of two articulations, two joints at the same time. And so on. When they think that they have explored enough, they should pick another point, go towards it, pick two other different joints, and so on. If the facilitator think that it is possible, eventually all the participants could move more than two articulations at the same time and try an improvisation all around the space. Every time that the participants pick one point and they go towards the points, they can choose, with the help of the facilitator, to go towards that point by walking or crawling or rolling on the floor to try and change the dynamic of the travel they're getting into, and also the levels, so they can go by staying up or going down to improve and to enhance their movements within their body. Now the educator should invite the participants back into the space, and they should now grab a stick that they should put within their hands, and they should try and find movements within their body without the stick to drop. It's very important not to grab the stick, but just to hold it with the pressure, using the pressure. Once they have experienced enough movements with the stick within their hands, they should put one end of the stick in one hand and the other end of the stick in one part of the upper body, from hips to head, and experience again a full range of movement of their whole body with the pressure applied into the stick by one hand and another part of the upper body. Once they have experienced enough movement with this connection, they could choose another point to connect with the hands in between the upper body again and try the experience. Now they could use one hand and the lower part of the body from hips to toes and repeat the previous experience again. Now the participants can try to connect one part of the upper body and one part of the lower body with the stick without using the hand. And they can always try a full range of movements within the whole body. Whilst during the whole exercise, they can also play with dynamics and levels in order to go further in their research within the whole range of movements within their body. Now the participants should find a partner and they should repeat all the previous tasks again, but this time they should use their partner. So at first they should connect the stick using their hands, one hand from one partner, another hand from the other partner. Then they should use one hand and one of the upper body of their partner's body. Then they should exchange. Then they should use one hand of one partner and the lower part of the body of the other partner. And then again they should exchange. Finally, they should choose two different parts of the body connecting one partner to the other through the stick, without the stick falling, of course. And they could do, for instance, for one partner could use one part of the upper body and the other partner one part of the lower body, and vice versa. And they can play with it and find a moment of improvisation with this task. As a conclusion, now the group should be split in two parts. One part will be sitting down and watch the first part doing the exercise where they are free to improvise with the stick that is connecting two people, and they should improvise around with all the tasks that have been experienced. And then they should exchange a role. So the people that they were dancing, they should sit down and watch, and vice versa. Now is the final moment of the workshop where all the participants with the educator sit down and share their thoughts and their experience about today.
Je voyais qu'il y avait des moments de difficulté pour certains duos. Et c'est vrai qu'il y avait un bel équilibre, je trouvais, parce qu'à un moment de difficulté, la personne sentait cette difficulté, la difficulté de l'autre, et je voyais qu'elle faisait tout, cette personne, pour essayer de rattraper l'exercice, de se mettre vraiment en jeu, et une solidarité. J'ai découvert une solidarité.
Et ouais, on a fait beaucoup d'exercices qui pour moi avaient des images, qui amenaient des images et des images qu'on peut mettre après en parallèle dans nos vies de tous les jours, dans des situations qu'on va vivre quotidiennement, et c'est bien de pouvoir les expérimenter dans un cadre de bienveillance et de tolérance.
SBS Dance Company have chosen to work with the LGBTQIA+ family. For this group, there are no particular adaptations apart from asking the pronoun of each participant at the beginning of the session to make them more comfortable with their gender identification. At any time, if the participants feel uncomfortable with any of the tasks proposed, they can sit down and watch and come back whenever they want.